Hey there, gamers. This game is just awesome. I have to start by saying that. So yeah, it's Tatsunoko versus Capcom Ultimate All-Stars on the Nintendo Wii. So pretty much the quick, just basic idea of how this game came about. Pretty much, Tatsunoko came to Capcom about making a game involving their characters. Apparently at the time, Capcom was already in their the preliminary stages of making a fighting game of their own. Let me raise the volume just a little bit. They were in the preliminary stages of making a fighting game of their own. And so they decided, you know what, if you want to team up with us and we already had a plan to do a fighting game, let's just do a versus game back, once again. So that's how Tatsunoko versus Capcom, was first developed. And yeah, Aiding helped develop this one. Tatsunoko Productions is an anime studio that was founded back in the 60s. Not really a name here in North America, but we do know some of their stuff. As you saw, there was Ken the Eagle from Gatchaman, also well known as Battle of the Planets, G-Force, Eagle Riders. Just let the opening playthrough. Capcom, when they first made this, it came out originally back in December of 2008 in Japan only, in both the arcades and the Wii, as Tatsunoko vs. Capcom cross-generation of heroes. The Wii version came out just a couple weeks after the arcade version. And in Japan, they're gonna prefer arcade over the Wii. So the Wii version had fair sales. I mean, even though it had 4 exclusive characters, people still chose the arcade version over the Wii version. There was no online or anything like that. It was pretty bare bones. You had a bunch of mini games though, and that was pretty much going to stay a Japan exclusive. But fan demand pretty much made Capcom see that, hey, people are interested. Maybe it's not so much the Tatsunoko name, but it's just the fact this is a versus game. So there were kind of rumors and everything, but it was a little before E3 of 2009 that Capcom said, yeah, we're bringing it over. And then E3 was the first time anyone got to see an English version of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, now given the subtitle Ultimate All-Stars. Pretty much, balance issues between characters. They fixed up any balance issues. They did an English version of the Japanese theme, which was shown off at Tokyo Game Show. They introduced 5 new characters. Unfortunately, due to licensing issues, one character, Hakushon Daimao, a genie from a 1969 anime series, had to be taken out. But in his place, we have 5 characters. 3 on the Tatsunoko side, 2 on the Capcom side. And so that pretty much brings the total lineup to 26 characters. And, one video is just not enough to show off justice for this game, so try to see as many videos as I need to do to probably feel that I show off this game properly. So pretty much what you've seen though is actually a second variation of the opening, which is only available once you've unlocked all the hidden characters. Tatsunoko versus Capcom. So as you see there, copyright Tatsunoko Production, also Sotsu. Sotsu is the company that Capcom had to contact in order to get the character Tekkaman Blade into the game. So pretty much let's go over the basic idea. You have arcade, versus, survival, time attack, training. Check out your play data, options, the shop where you buy outfits, movies, artwork, the basic stuff, gallery where you get to look at these things, and the extra game. I'll probably take a look at the extra game in the next either in the next video or the third video, but that's Ultimate All Shooters. So we'll just start off with the arcade mode. Just make this video just show off the arcade mode a little bit. I'm on 5-star difficulty out of a total of 8 stars, so let's just look over the line really fast. So we'll start with Tatsunoko. We got Ken the Eagle, June the Swan from Gatchaman. As I said, you also might know them as the series as Battle of the Planets, G-Force, or even Eagle Riders. Though Eagle Riders was an adaptation of the second Gatchaman series. We got Cashern. The game calls it Kashan, but even the announcer pronounces it Cashern. From Shinzo Ningen Cashern. You got Tekkaman, the Space Knight, Uchino Kishi Tekkaman, Space Knight Tekkaman. Show from the 70s, which was aired in the 80s in America, but only like half the show was aired. It was a very cheesy dub, English dub, and it wasn't really popular. Polymar from Hurricane Polymar. Well, let me just explain some of the stuff. Casshern, we got a there was an OVA made in 1993 that was released in North America. I'm running out of time, so I'll show off some other characters later. So I'll choose Ippatsuman from the Time Bokan series, Ippatsuman, and Joe the Condor, who's also from Gatchaman. Yeah, too bad about the time limit. Probably try showing off the other characters and other who the other characters are in future their other videos. But yeah, pretty much Tatsunoko, not a household name by far in North America, pretty unknown, but you might be familiar with some of their creations. It really depends on how much anime you've watched. So pretty much the basic idea is it's a 4-button game, but not quite like Marvel's Capcom 2. In this one you have 3 attack buttons. You have a light, a medium, a hard, and you have a silver button used just for assistance, just to bring out your partner. As you see, though, combos are pretty easily, done. That's pretty much the idea of the Versus series, though. So you see, there's a nice little combo there with Ippatsuman's Gyakuten Breaker Super. So now, if you just push the partner button on your own, your partner will come out and do an attack. It's not like Marvel's Capcom 2 where you have multiple attacks or anything. Now, if I hold back and push partner, and once I'm able to tag, once it says this is okay, I can tag out to my other partner. So I have Joe the Condor here. And Joe, yeah, he's pretty much about, he's pretty much probably the most manliest man ever in the Versus series. So now if I do like Supers are done Marvel's Capcom 2 style, where it's just 1 motion and 2 buttons, instead of Alpha style, where it's 2 motions and 1 button. Your minus button is going to be your taunt, plus pauses. I'm using the classic controller right here. I've also set it so L is your Mega Crash, which is done when you do all 4 buttons. Pretty much for the exchange, well, I'll just show it off. There it is. For the exchange of 2 super meters and a little bit of health, you can do a Mega Crash, which lets you get out of, any combo that you might be stuck in. You also have the Advancing Guard, which I have set to R, but that's pretty much 3 buttons and forward. See, that pushes the enemy away. You also have the Baroque Cancel, where if I just push like an attack and partner, see, now I flash red, all my health is gone, but I'm able to extend my combo. I didn't do it properly there, but I don't really use Baroque that much. It's a very more advanced technique. You also have, the other stuff that was in Marvel's Capcom 2, like if you're blocking, you push forward in the partner, you'll bring your partner out, and then they'll do an attack, and then you switch over. There's also a variation the aerial crossover combination, which while in midair you do a fireball motion with partner. It uses up 1 meter, but your partner will then come in and continue the combo. Pretty much, if you do any sort of tagging that doesn't involve the traditional back and partner, you also, go from one super to another by doing that kind of, crossover super. If you do any of those, your partner will tag in and still keep whatever red healable health they have. Otherwise, if you do the normal tag, they come back and they lose all the red health that they have, so they come back with not as much health as they probably could have. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to do a second video on this. I've opened up space so I can do up to 10 minutes for each video. So yeah, there's Frank West from Dead Rising. He's definitely a little bit more of a complicated character, because his idea is he's able to summon zombies, see? Either on shopping carts, from either side of the screen, from mid-air. See, that's how the Mega Crashes work. See, the computer just used that, and he ended the combo early. But of course, at the expense of 2 meters and a little health. So now that I've gone over the basic idea, maybe the next video I'll show off, some more of the characters and everything, some of the giants, and then third video I'll probably just dedicate to Ultimate All Shooters. So I'll just keep playing around here. I've already beaten the game with Joe the Condor and Ippatsuman. And then everyone has a level 3. So you have 2 level 1 supers as well as a level 3. I'm going to end it short right here, but we'll end up with Gyakuten for this video. So I'll be right back with part 2.